protection is promised. Jesus says nothing can injure you. When in that verse, he says nothing can injure you. When we allow God to write our story, nothing can hurt us or harm us outside of his will. Unless he writes that, he calls some people to martyrship. That happens to people because it's part of their path, their story, and now they're in a better place. And here's where our faith is really tested, because it's hard to walk into danger if that is where God is sending us or writing our story into. But it's a matter of faith. If our faith is in him and not in how things appear or in our own abilities to get out of something, then we know that we are protected in a way that this world can't even understand. Sorry. We had a situation in the neighborhood recently where we had to attack a situation, a family where abuse was taking place, and we had to go after that. And they were obviously angry about it when it was addressed, like threatening my life, threatening my wife's life, all that stuff, right? But when you're following Jesus and what he would do, you don't have to worry about petty little threats of the world anymore, because protection is promised, and it's rock solid and impenetrable. It's like Lazarus. When Jesus raises Lazarus from the dead, how do you threaten him? If Jesus just raised me from the dead, it's like, what are you going to do? What can you possibly do to me? I was already dead. What are you going to do, kill me? It's ridiculous. And so the world has these petty life threats, or, man, I'll do this to you. That. Like, dude, I was dead in a prison cell 6 years ago, dead. Dead spiritually, dead physically, just dead as a person. And Jesus said, bah! All of life transformed and everything changed. My entire story is transformed. And so people are going to come to me and say, I'll beat you up. Really, dog? Like, is that? We will continue to press forward in protecting the abused and releasing the captives in this community and going after the unjust and crooked in our city, no matter who they are, from the bottom to the top. Because Jesus started a revolution, not a religion. And for us to pursue the kind of transformation that he's calling this family into, we need to stand firm in the fact that we have authority and we are protected by the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Governor of Governors, and the President of Presidents. We have nothing to sweat when Jesus is writing the story of our church and our personal lives.